So I did a video earlier about yo, and yeah. Here's what you gotta know. You got like a source name. Now, say you had this king. So, say there was a guy like Vladimir Putin or something like that. And you might perceive him as a king. So then what you do is, say you had like a little black midget. And what you would do with the little black midget is you would name the little black midget Vladimir Putin. Once you name him, or you would name him Vladimir Putin's full name. Once you do that, then what you do is you have the midget keep to the source name. So you'd be calling him by his name, and then this guy would be worshiping another name, so he'd be deleted. Then your midget, once he dies, you have his source continuing, the little black midget, and when people pray to Vladimir Putin or ask what Vladimir Putin what they should do, they're not guided to like what Vladimir Putin would want. They'd be guided by the little black midget and what the little black midget, his philosophies and stuff, which were probably lifting intelligent people. So then their money would flow to the intelligent person that named a little black midget Vladimir Putin. Now, say you had somebody worshiping a name, and maybe they worship like Jesus or something. You name this like little short Mexican Jesus. And then you have Jesus keep to the source name. However, the problem with that is there was already a Jesus that kept to the source name and replaces most of the other Jesuses. But so here's what I got to tell you though. So say somebody's doing the worshiping, you always replace that name with somebody that keeps to the source name, and you name a kid after that. So any of the kings, this is normally a Yah perspective, and Yah would name after the kings a little black midget that was full of darkness, the name of the king. And then people's money would flow to that little black midget that pray to the king and say, Vladimir Putin, what do we do? And then the AI program would tell them to go spend money on little black midgets kids from the source name. I mean, unless this was the original name connected to a source, but normally they don't get lifted up unless they're worshiping something or they did a contract. So I just thought I'd let you guys get an example of Putin. And sometimes people will curse the worshippers of these minds. So you'll have like the population starting to get short and midgetized, like in China and other countries of Europe, where they start getting shorter and shorter. And then you have like new curses made as long as these people agree to the contract that allows them to be cursed. So if they believe in curses and agree to the curses and accept the curses, they can accept being like sort of like experimented on genetically and then becoming dwarfs or midgets. So they just get shorter and shorter and shorter, 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 until eventually they're the little green weeds. And I mean, you'll see Oompa Loompas throughout your life. I've seen a lot of them already. Can you imagine like a little Oompa Loompa wanting to truck drive? My goodness. Imagine when truck drivers get so short their legs can't reach the pedals, so they got to have these stilts on to drive around, saying they're working hard. Lift up, lift up. It's whatever you lift up on the table is what you're going to eat. You don't want to put something on the table that you don't want to eat. I mean, unless you like little mini cupcakes.